Today, I will show you everything you need to get an Italy Schengen Visa and how to apply for one 50% faster and with an almost 100% approval rate. An Italy Schengen Visa will allow you to visit Italy and these other 25 countries for a maximum of 90 days within a 6-month period. I only recommend you apply for an Italy Schengen Visa if, aside from Italy, you will not visit any other Schengen country, or if you'll visit more Schengen states, but Italy is your main destination, which means you will be spending more days in Italy than in other countries, or you will be spending an equal amount of days in each country, but you will enter the Schengen zone through Italy. If this is you, then keep watching. I'm Dalma, your cool travel expert, and here's how to apply for an Italy Schengen Visa in 2023. An Italy Schengen Visa is a short-stay visa in the form of a sticker affixed to a traveler's passport. What's unique about Schengen visas is that you don't have to show it in every country you visit. Instead, those holding a Schengen visa only need to present it once at the Schengen port of entry. You can easily verify if your nationality requires an Italy Schengen visa by using our visa calculator tool. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to get more travel-related content, travel hacks, and life-saving travel content like this one, all in the same place. Now, what are you allowed to do with an Italy Schengen Visa? Tourism, visit family and friends. You can travel there for health reasons, culture activities, business, sports, short studies. Subordinate employment, work, even if it's self-employed, study, trainship, study or training are not permitted. Now let's talk about processing time and the number of entries. Processing time is a minimum of 14 working days from the date the documents are received. Please note that the visa cannot be issued on the same day. Applicants can request a specific number of entries, but the visa officer will ultimately decide. A single entry visa allows you to enter the Schengen states once. A double entry visa allows you to enter twice, and a multiple entry visa allows you to enter the Schengen states as often as you want for 3 to 5 years. Applicants can stay in Italy for 3 months straight within 6 months. If the conditions are met, uniform Schengen visas may be issued with a validity of 1 year, that's called C1, 2 years, C2, 3 years, C3, or 5 years, which is C5. USV, aka Uniform Schengen Visas, Type C, are valid to enter and move freely in the territory of all countries that apply the Schengen zone in full. The validity of your Schengen visa depends on what the visa officer that processes your application sees as reasonable. Sometimes you are given the time required to remain in the Schengen states, others you may get a visa with a shorter or longer validity than you expected. Remember, the number of days you're allowed to stay in Schengen countries is the shorter period, and the validity of your visa is the longer one. Be careful to stay within your visa validity and not overstay the days you're permitted. If you do, you may face fines or even a ban from Schengen zone. Here's how much an Italy Schengen visa costs in euros and dollars. These visa fees are not refundable. Now, let's look at all the documents you need to apply. To apply, you cannot submit your visa application online. You can only apply for a visa at the responsible Italian embassy or consulate or at the office of a designated external service provider. Now get ready to screenshot. Here are the documents you need. Visa application form. You'll need to sign this form. Barcodes with your e-application encrypted data, any necessary additional documents. The kind of documents required depends on what type of visa you are applying for. Among these documents are a recent passport size photograph, valid travel document which expiry date is 3 months longer than that of the visa requested, return ticket or booking or evidence that the applicant has their own means of transport, proof that the applicant has sufficient means of subsistence as required by the directive of the Ministry of the Interior, supporting documentation in relation to the applicant's social and professional status, health insurance covering a minimum of 30,000 euros for emergency hospitalization and repatriation expenses, valid throughout the Schengen area, and declaration of hospitality. Now, I know that was a lot. You might be thinking, where do I start? And do I have the time to do all this? Well, you're not alone. iVisa travelers face the same predicaments every day, which is why they decide to take advantage of the benefits of guided entries. A guided entry is a simplified form that's 50% shorter than government platforms. You can also fill it out at your own pace. In our platform, you can save progress, go back to your answers, and review do the final application before sending it off. This feature isn't available on the government's site. Then, a team of immigration experts reviews your application before submission, ensuring it's 100% government compliant. You also get a concierge or iVisa expert who'll guide you throughout the application process. Last but not least, once you've applied, we'll provide you with a step-by-step handbook full of helpful tips to keep in mind when answering difficult interview questions, and a step-by-step guide to everything you need to get your Italy Schengen Visa approved without problems. Traveling should be simple, but getting travel documents can often feel complicated and overwhelming. At iVisa, we pride ourselves on being the most reliable experts so you can focus on what's important: traveling. We've been doing it for over a decade. That's why over 1 million travelers have chosen us to help them get their travel documents, because we make traveling simple, reliable, and stress-free. Download the iVisa app or go to iVisa.com and simply choose your nationality and Italy as your destination. Then click Apply Now. Our easy, traveler-friendly application platform is much less complicated than dealing with foreign governments, and much faster. I'll leave the Italy Schengen Visa application link in the description box below. Do you have any questions? Feel free to write them down in the comment section and we'll get back to you ASAP. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to get more travel hacks and life-saving travel content like this one, all in the same place. I'm Dalma, your cool travel expert, and I'll see you in the next Schengen video. Safe travels.